Hello, today we are solving May 2022 Unit 2 IAL paper question number 2. Cumbria Coal PLC has bought land that contains deposits of coal that will be mined. The land is expected to produce the coal for 5 years and the land will be sold. So some following information is available about this land. Okay, so the initial cost of the land, then what is the depreciation and the sale they will get from that land. Next, calculate part C, the calculate the average rate of return for the project, accounting rate of return for the project. So this part C of the question, in the average rate of return, okay, the formula you are going to use is average annual profit divided by, what is your average annual profit over the average investment you have done. Okay, average investment you have done, so that represents the average annual profit. Okay, this is going to represent the average annual profit and you have to multiply it with 100. So average annual profit is going to be equal to, okay, what is the profit that's going to generate every year, and then you will divide it by the number of years you are running this project. Say for 5 years you are looking at, right? So the average rate of return is equal to the total profit each year in the total profit, okay, that's going to happen in 5 years. You will calculate the total profit earned in 5 years divided by 5. So because this is done because the profit might vary in certain cases each year, so you will take the average annual profit. Now let's calculate the average annual profit, okay, and average investment, and then find the average rate of return. So here you will write revenue, running cost. So this revenue or this running cost will include depreciation cost also, because profit calculation will include revenue and revenue minus running costs, okay, which also has depreciation values. So profit is equal to the sales revenue minus running costs. Okay, so for the 5 years we will take, okay, you will start from the year 1, what is the profit earned you will calculate, okay, and then you will calculate the total profit and divide it over 5 years. So we know for the fact now that each year revenue is going to be the same, that is 1170,000. So every year the revenue is going to be the same. Okay, so the revenue is 1170,000. So let's write the units here. Everything you are indicating and calculating is in pounds, so write the pounds, okay, at the top. So these are this is revenue each year is going to remain the same. So here in the second year it is also 1170,000, fourth year also it's the same, in the fifth year also it's going to be the same, because you will not include the cash transaction in the profit statement. Okay, so cash transactions are not included. The revenue is going to be just from the sale of the asset, okay, the sale of whatever you are doing. So here the revenue doesn't include the cash inflow that had happened due to the sale of that asset. Okay, generally how you normally used to calculate profit, you will do it. So in that only the revenue which has happened through the sales you will include. So now next one is the total running cost. So total running cost each year you will calculate. Okay, so we had already calculated, it was 950,000 per year. So we know that the running cost is going to be, okay, 19,000 pounds, 19,000 pounds per week into 50 weeks in a year. So that is equal to 950,000 per year. Here this includes the depreciation cost also. So we will include that. So it is 950,000 each year. So let's calculate 950,000. Okay, write the running cost, and this will be less revenue less the running cost will give you the profit. So I am going to write it in negative value. So 1170 minus 950,000 will give the profit. So every year the running cost is around 950,000. So let's include it. Okay, then profit, let's calculate the profit here. The profit is going to be around 1170 minus 950,000, that is 220,000. So the profit is also going to remain the same each year in this case. In certain cases they might change. Okay, so here you have to indicate it's the same, so you write the same and then you add up, okay, to get the average profit. So because in certain cases each year cash inflow and outflow may not be the same, in such cases you will add up to get the total profit and then you will calculate the average annual profit. Let's calculate the average annual profit that has happened over 5 years. So that is going to be equal to average annual profit over 5 years is going to be equal to the total profit received over the 5 years, that is equal to 1100,000 divided by 5. So that is equal to 220,000 pounds. Okay, so that is the average annual profit. Next is the average investment. Average investment is whatever is the cash flow, okay, cash outflow that happened initially plus the cash inflow that happened at the end due to the sale value divided by 2. Okay, that is going to be the, so cash inflow and plus cash outflow divided by 2 due to the investment. Okay, only for the investment divided by 2, that is going to be your average investment. So there was 3 million cash outflow plus 500,000 inflow, so divided by 2. So this represents the average investment. Okay, so 3 million plus 500,000 divided by 2, that is equal to 1750,000. This represents the average investment in pounds. Okay, now you will calculate the accounting rate of return. Accounting rate of return is going to be equal to the average annual profit that happens every year. So that is 220,000 divided by the average investment, which was 1750,000. You will, okay, times 100, so that is going to be equal to 12.57%. So this represents the average rate of return for the investment. Okay, you are going to for an investment, average investment of 1750,000, you are going to get that profit of 220,000.